Hello everyone, this is the video on a journey, I would say, where I want to try and test and share with everybody an app which is called UTrading app, which I've been using for almost a year. And I have tried many different strategies, and I have failed well in a strategy where I'll be using simultaneously short and long positions. And then after those losses, I had a break, and then I did my some trade analysis via TradingView app, where I was checking some different strategies. And then finally, after some testing there, I came up with a specific strategy. And then I just wanted to check afterward where is UTrading standing. It was maybe after 5 or 6 months, and then somehow they have been upgrading. They upgrade quite often the app. Then I found somehow that one of the strategies is quite similar to the one that I have been testing in TradingView app, which was showing some very good profits. It's not exactly the same, but it's very close up to something that I've been doing. Maybe I would say it's I when I was doing the trading strategy testing, I had double profits here, so it's a bit 50% less because for some of the conditions that they have. However, today I shared my um, uh, conditions, or how to call it, features on my strategy with the U trading team, and they said to me that they liked very much the idea and are planning to integrate those into the strategy. So I am really hoping that once they do those trade changes, my UI, my trading view strategy that I have, it's very close, similar to the one that it would be available in new versions of your trading app. Now I'm sorry for my English or the way I do this video. I'm not a professional. It's just something that I want to share with everybody and how my journey will go. Secondly, I want also to share this because I figure out that the way they have defined the app, you are not able to see um, the return on the tradings if you do not activate many bots. And because I have a long-term strategy that I test in new trading in TradingView since 2020 backward, I figure out that I don't need many bots. I just set one strategy and it can stay forever there. Now, for example, I somehow I always was following Ethereum. So I opened the bot in Ethereum, and you can see that the strategy has been running for more than 22 days. And the UTrading app has a maximum cycle of a one bot running to 30 days. If it was for me, it should be infinite. If you have a good strategy and you know it, you can leave it forever. The idea is that the app in the background should change some informations, how they do the indicators, etc. But the main conditions can be left there for as long as you think it's okay. Now, what I want to share and what others don't see is that um, your bot has a return on investment, or how they call it. I'm not sure. It's called API, average profit per year, I guess. I'm not sure on the naming, but it's the annual return on your investments. Now that you can also then compare on daily basis, monthly basis, as you wish. And then I figure out that my bot, even though I share it with others, you put yourself here as a lead trader, and I share my bot with others, and the performance of it for these 23 days that I'm running this bot, it's 30 days API more than 2000%. It's not visible for others. So if you go here and you become, let's say, a follower, and you check the public uh, people that have shared their bots, and you see the 30 days API. Others have less API there that I have with my bot, with only one bot. And I figure out that you don't see yourself here if you do not activate at least a bot on this 7 day star. So you have to have a bot activated. So then you become visible for us. I don't see it, it's a fair thing. I don't think that activating the bot is something that you should have and then others to benefit from you or you help others. It's win-win side. But the UTrading team has decided this way. I hope they will change it in the next versions. So as you can see here, the high is close to 1,500. This person has the profit has been increasing and then decreasing. Meanwhile, which is not so good, means that there have been some losses. However, if you check mine, it's a different thing. Performance is higher, and also my profits are consequent profits. The bot uses DCA. It's called dollar coverage, dollar cost average. So it tries to enter into positions first based on your trading conditions, and then adds more if the price is decreasing by enabling or allowing the price to have a lower average price, and then for the future to sell it when it increases. I have been also lucky because at this time, since I opened the bot, Ethereum was going up all the time. So most of the cases I had only one position added and then it was being sold. However, I did my TradingView testing, and from 2020 the percentage of returns was very high. Now I don't want to share that here. If somebody wants to write me privately and guide them, etc., on how to sell your trading app, I can help them. Now, of course, people will say me why I'm also doing this. Secondly, it's also beneficial for me. People who want to follow me on my bot, I can get some fees or interest returns from them. Secondly, they can also use my referral code, and then for each of buying of the UIKS, I get a percentage as a return. So kind of you build a community on your own. Now I am thinking, now it has been almost 17 days, so I'm thinking maybe upload 1 week basis video, and just to tell you how everything is going. Now I have to tell you, the first time that I tried one of the bots, I used hedging, so I entered long and short positions at the same time. It was good while the positions were active. Once the bot was going just only one-sided, they all get liquidated. Also, I was using very high leverage. I was new into this thing, but from the lessons I learned and the testing that I've done, and somebody, if it's following my bot, I suggest them only use maximum 3x leverage. Also, this is my maximum, and don't go further. With 3x leverage, you can cover your positions, and for every initial trade, use only 5% of your capital, because the bots, once the price goes down and down and down, lower, it will enter into more positions, so it will use your capital. So the initial position should be only 5% of your full capital. Without that, you will not be able to have profits and have a beneficial from this bot. Secondly, it doesn't use stop losses, so that's why your capital, once the price goes lower, will be consumed. But in long term, this is safer, slower maybe, but more profitable. And as you can see from the bot, it has a, I would call it, I don't know how UTrading calculates this, but this 30 days API, it's at least higher than everybody else. And secondly, if you see the bots and the profits, it was bringing profits mostly once a week, I would say. There have been 17 days. Yeah, in this case, it's more often than once a week, but based on my trading view strategy, the average was at least once a week or once in 2 weeks. So I don't expect more than that. Meaning, my thinking is that the average will be a return of 10% per month, but this case it was, now it's more than 50. The lowest was 5%. Sometimes it will not sell for a long time, sometimes it might sell very often. On long term it was beneficial, and the strategy, which is kind of replicated to UTrading, not fully but more than 50% of it, it's showing progressive trends. So I will stop now and see you later.